Hey everybody, it's Steve with Improbable Wargaming here with you. I'm continuing the hobby as we are getting hit by a blizzard here out in Iowa. Is kind of what's going on with us, and I'm just going to continue working to get these guys done for LVO and all that good stuff. So thanks for being here. As always, hit that like, that subscribe button, and join our Discord. Check out the affiliate links below. They all help the channel, and we're very, very grateful for all the support you can give. But if you can only do a little, we love it when you subscribe. So thank you so much. Hopefully we'll get to chat here some more as the stream goes along and people start showing up. But if you're here after the fact, hit that like, that subscribe, like we said. And of course, jump into the Discord and leave a comment. Okay. This guy's here. I just noticed that I missed some windows or whatever you want to call it. So we're getting in there. Voila. Let's see here. Does this one have its buttons done? Yes, it does. So yeah, I'm trying to get all the buttons in here done and any screens getting white in them so we can add some blue or whatever. I don't know if this is gonna. I think I'm gonna accept that I'm an slightly above average painter and be happy with that. I don't need to try to win anything. Just want to paint my models, and that's all that matters. Let's see. So your mirror's painted. What about yours? Whew, somebody's racing out there in this crazy weather. Hopefully they're safe. Okay, so there's all that, and then I need to add a little love here as well. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's put you down over there. Alrighty. Oh, my goodness. We're almost ready to put this guy on this base. I wish I had a little bit of a flight stand, to get it up a little bit better, but it is what it is. I gotta get a little black, a little bit, not black, but a little bit of null oil in here, and let's see if we can do that. This is the fun part, right? We gotta be steady hands. I'm sure someone's gonna be like, there's an easier way. I'll be like, yeah, tell me about it. Little bit of color, whack. And then let's make sure this guy's got what he needs up here, and then we'll see where to go. I was like, I was doing something, I swear. There we go. Yeah, that'll help a lot right there. And then we can give a little bit of love there, a little bit of love here. And voila. A little bit of extra liveliness to the model with this. I'm just going in these little areas right here where the model's got grooves and stuff, and I'm just using null oil to kind of show those off. This is, of course, the tedious part, depending on how much attention you have, but we're gonna get there. Right. Let's see. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If it's after the show, you can still ask questions, and I will answer them after the fact. So here we go. There, that looks good. Okay, get that little top part off. Nice. I don't know, like this painting sure does, take the stress out of life, and so I like that. Just feel like I haven't painted in a long time, So that's the crazy part of it. Feel out of practice. I think we'll hit right here. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but at least because I'm not, like I said, I'm not competing, but I want it to look at least like I cared a little bit, and so that's what we're doing. Well, I care more than a little bit, but you know what I mean. And then here we're not covering the whole model. We're just going into the recesses. We're not looking for any real trouble here. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Get some of that shadowing in there. Okay, so he's looking pretty good. I gotta do some more cleanup around his legs and stuff. I don't know. This I got mixed feelings right now. I guess is the best way to put it. Right as I'm going here and hammering this model, getting it all wrapped up for the greater good. But it's all good. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. That cleans up nice. Here maybe. There we go. I like it. we can give it a little bit of edge highlighting. Right, we can kind of run our thing there. Probably need to mix some of this with the white to get a better edge highlighting. I would recommend as well, but this is a good start. Okay, this commander is getting really close to done, so hopefully soon. I'm just trying to clean up last minute little things that I wasn't the neatest with, but we're gonna try to get them cleaned out. There we go. There we go. Yeah, he's looking pretty good. Pretty good. I give him a little bit of love on the feet because they're kind of dark in certain areas. There we go. But, okay, so commander's looking pretty good. Ready for the table for the most part. Oh, looks like I got a little more cleanup here. Let's do that real quick. Oh, you know what? I pulled some right here on my dry brush board, so I got a little extra right there. Let's get that all cleaned up. There it is. There we go. Yeah, that looks way better. We don't want a shadow right there. And then this kind of went wild. This was not my intention, but it sure went crazy. There we go. Now it'll look better, right? It'll clean up some of these little disasters, if you will bring better life to the model. So I've got to do silver. That's what I've got left to do, and then we'll move on. Ooh, a little bit right here. Perfect. Yeah, I like that. Now it's time to do the silver. We're going to get into the bright silver from Pro Acryl, and let's work on that. Let's see, bright silver. My silvers are all down here. This one is light bronze, and this one is silver. That's what I want right there. What I wish I had right now is I wish I had a little drill, and I could drill and then put this on a post, but I think actually this will be fine. I think we'll just have him standing and see what he can do. Okay, let's get the silver on the road. Oh, I don't think I've opened this silver before, so I better do that now. I know they say shake it up before you use it, but I always feel like I get even more stuff on the cap when I do that. But hey, it's only a small waste, right? Well, once we get this guy done, I got to finish this. And then, of course, I've got to finish up my Tetris. That's what I'm stuck on right now. Tetra. But, yeah, we get that Tetra done. It'll be good. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see if we can make this look pretty. Get a little bit spread out, a little bit of water. We'll go big or go home. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. I like it. How to be ever so careful. A weakness of mine. There we go. There. Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, now we just do another layer of it. And there we go. And get into this top little black spot. Whack. Oh, his foot popped off. So apparently his foot had broken because I got him secondhand. So it would appear that his foot was not quite attached well enough, but that's okay. We'll fix it here in a moment after we finish up our job, right? Man, I just can't believe we're getting slapped with another freaking like snowstorm right now. It's just wild to me. Just wild. There we go. Voila, voila. More water, more water. Grab that water. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Okay. First one's done. Let's go into the second. Put a little water over here. Thank you. Okay. Okay. This is the scary part as always. Okay. Everybody else using Monument Hobbies paint besides me? Okay, so that one's done. Let's go to the shoulder pad now and continue this progress. Oops. I think with that in mind, we'd get fancy. There it is. Yeah, we'll come back and we're going to add something to that in a bit. Okay, so we got 2 more towel marks to do, and then this guy will generally be done and ready for LVO. I'll be happy about that because he's been like, I've had this guy on my brains for a bit, and I'm glad to be finally kind of wrapping him up and getting him ready for LVO. Yep. And then I got just a little more work to do with him. He's gonna be a little dirty, like he's survived a few orc battles, you know, not a free new shipment or nothing. So I want him to be like somebody who's been around fighting the orcs, trying to stay alive, right? Okay. Whack. Not bad, looking good. 1 more towel symbol to go. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully you're all hopping in with me. That'll be cool. We all let me know what you're doing. As you can see, I'm doing the towel thing. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So we got him sitting and looking pretty there. Okay. Maybe I wasted a little bit of silver, but worth it. Worth it, worth it. Okay. I need a little bit of lead belcher. Just a bit. It's going to be like dry brushing. We're going to get into the vents, you know, and give it like a little bit of love. So, little bit of love. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah. That's what I wanted right there. Looks really good. Okay, so let's just keep going. Boom, boom. Goodness. What else we got here? So hopefully, if things aren't too crazy, this Saturday we're going to have 2 games streamed off of the channel. I believe one is going to be Votan off the top of my head. The other one will be Chaos. So I think that'll be pretty cool. Hopefully everyone will enjoy that. Okay. Oh, whoops, I grabbed the wrong silver. Not that it totally matters, but well, I take that back. This is a bright silver. I need to go to a dark silver, so it does matter. Oh, where are we? Oh, something fell over. I don't want to lose you. Where did I put my friend? Ah, I pulled you over there. Okay. Get a little touch in here. Get a little bit of silver, just a bit. Right? I want it to be like there's black and there's silver in there. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and add some more silver in there. Oh, I gotta come in here and clean up. It looks like been a little sloppy for those Final Fantasy fans. Sloppy. Okay, that looks good. Let's swing over. Oh, I forgot his chest piece. It's never too late. Okay. There it is. There it goes. Looking good now. Getting those little details. You know, I don't want to ignore anything. Just get in there and just do it. I don't think I want to get in here and clean that. I think I just want to use what I got. Sometimes, you know, you get these little spots that don't have paint in them, and sometimes they're worth cleaning up, and sometimes they really aren't. And this, I think, is going to be an example of not being worth it. I'll just put like silver in certain areas, you know, so you can kind of see the metallic wear. Okay, so we got that. What else do I need on you, my friend? We got all that. I got to fix the foot, and and then we'll be good. And it looks like I got a little bit of this to deal with. Okay. I'm using a combination of Vallejo, not Vallejo. Well, I've got Vallejo paints on here. I got GW paints, and of course, then I'm wrapping it up with a bit of Monument Hobby stuff too. So, but Monument Hobbies is primary paint. So there you go. There it is. Okay, that's looking a lot better. Get rid of some of this white slip over, you know. There it is. There. Great. That looks much better. Okay. Ah, he's down. Okay. So we got all of that. We got the red. We got some white things here. Oh yeah, bright silver on the chest. That's where we're at right now. Let's see. Bright silver, please. Get this in here right now. Yes, you know what? I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to get that little bit right there. And I'll do the same thing up here. I'm just going to get this little piece. Don't want it to be like I left it, or no, my luck, I'll forget about it. Okay, we got that. We got that. Yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, he's ready for the table. I mean, otherwise, I'm going to just put too much paint into him, and it's going to start looking terrible. But I'm going to let him sit. Let me grab some glue real quick here so we can fix that problem. One more time into the breach. Okay, we need some good glue. Plastic glue it is. Ooh, that's an empty bottle. Let me see. What do we got? What do we got? There we go. More good stuff coming. Ouch. Okay. Let's see if we can get this glue to work for us, right? We're going to put a little bit on the broken foot and wait. And honestly, a little bit in here as well. Just a little bit. Just a dab. Dabbity dab dab. Okay. So that's done. We're going to let him sit and chill for a bit. And then Croot Hounds are done. And then we really just need to start finishing these up with dry brushing. So let's move the Croot Hounds off. And then this guy, we're going to move him off as well. He's going to sit there and heal his foot. No! Of course, I'm going to drop it on the floor where I lose everything, and then it'll be terrible. Come on. Just do what I want. Okay, a little bit longer, and then it should attach. Okay, let's get you off the table. Let's get some tetras up here and start working on those. And then we can be good. Oh, man. Anybody else going to LVO or anything else kind of cool? I'm kind of curious. Okay. There. I think in this instance, we'll start on the inside. Go from there. Oh, got to keep this open. There it is. Finish up all this lovely electronics inside. And then I think we'll be able to move forward with the cleanups. I think I'm going to do all the electronics first on all of the tetras, and then I will dive into the rest. I think that'll probably be wise. And make it, just make sure I don't forget something on the way. It's not going to be too bad with the other part of this painting. So yeah, just get inside, get some of that going. Boom, boom, boom. We got a little bit of a button here that I messed up. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Boom, boom. Oh man, I'm really excited about all of this. Very nice, very nice. I think a little oil wash in here will help a lot too. Okay, put you there. Okay, I think I'll shout out to my crew because I don't see them right now. Let's go stream channel, come in here, go at everyone. Everyone. Okay, there. It's official. Anyone who's halfway paying attention will now know for sure. Okay, let's get this foot done. It's driving me crazy. Voila. Now you sit over there and recover, my good friend. Okay, back to the good work. Boom, 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 boom. Just got to get these buttons done, and then I can work on the outside of this model. Finish up the last little details, if you will. Oh, man. How's everybody doing, though? Hopefully everyone's doing well. I see the numbers starting to kick up, so my people are showing, which I love. My people! Let's see here. We're going to do that. Let's get that one done. Man, there's like all sorts of little details in here for something that's really just 3D printed. It's amazing the amount of details on this bad boy. And you know, I'm not against 3D printing. I used to be in the beginning. I used to be like, nah, man, you gotta own it. But I've just, you know, when right now with GW not being able to keep up with stock and everything, I think it's just time to print your own stuff and not worry about it. Especially if you're not going to GW tournaments, you're definitely not going to care. And then, sadly, I am. So these Tetras are only good for non-GW events. But then eventually, I will be able to get the real Tetras when they're back in stock. You know? So let's hope that becomes a thing sooner than later. Or we won't see them back in stock for 6 months or something. That would be sad. Okay. There we go. There it is. We're getting somewhere, people. We're getting somewhere. Okay, those buttons are done. Flip over. Get in here. Yeah, I'm going to just slap these buttons real quick, and then later on I'll hit them with a little Null oil or something to kind of clean it up a little bit, but not too bad. What's everyone's favorite model? How about that? That's the classic question, right? You're just like, for me, I kind of want to get a Manta at some point. The damn thing looks so epic, so huge, and that would bring me much joy, for sure. Oh my goodness, here we go. Kick it off. What was that? Oh, something. I'll have to read that later. I have no idea what that was. Boom, boom, boom. I guess as someone who usually is not a fan of, paying attention to details, painting has really helped me with that. I'm better at just focusing on details, even though sometimes I still go a little too fast, right? That's my weakness, if you will. But at least it's got me paying attention to the details more, which is good. Because normally I just fly, and it doesn't do me any good to do that. So let's see, another round of keyboards and electronics. So, oh man, there it is, looking good, my friend. I feel like I'm doing that whole, what's his name thing when he's all like happy little brush strokes and stuff. Nice. Oh, a little sloppy there. Sloppy. Come on, Steven. Keep it clean. There we go. And there we go. I do not have the vision to do, to really zoom in on this stuff. So I have to work with what I got. Oh, that's something I've got to do too. I've got to put headlights on all these bad boys. So might as well get the headlights out of the way. Yeah, let's get the headlights out of the way. And for those who are wondering what I'm doing off screen, I've got a lovely wet palette that I'm working with to keep my paints at the right consistency. Oh, my hands have been shaking so much lately. It's not even funny. It's kind of makes me sad. There we go. So we got that. And then move the next one. see. Oh, there it is. So there's like 3 little lenses here on the front of this Tetra that I have to kind of get to here. Boom. And then it should be good. Really? It's crazy how sloppy I can get sometimes. I'll be like, where did that paint come from? But this is all right. I will have to go in there with some Vallejo silver or something to clean that up. Maybe some lead belcher. I can't remember which one I used. I think it was lead belcher off the top of my head. But yeah, this one I'll put over there because that one needs some serious cleanup. This one's looking good. Maybe a little more white here. There it is. Okay. Man, is anybody else excited about the Tau Codex coming out next spring, I believe is what they were saying? I'm pretty excited about that. It'll be nice to see what changes with the army, you know, and if there's new strategies we'll be able to employ. I don't know, I'm pretty stoked. Pretty stoked. Okay, so I think we're finally wrapping up with the white on these models. How do we get there? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. All of the, I'll clean up this little mess. Right, this is a little bit too much null oil where I don't want it. There it is. Okay. Dabba dabba doo ya. There we go. A little more cleanup. There we go. Okay. So I think that wraps up our white. I'll jump back in the blue just to hit those spots real quick. And then it's going to be dry brushing time. And then these guys are done. And I'll be super, super stoked when they're done. Right. So that is where I'm at. So, okay, we're just going to give them all blue color lights because I like blue. I know, stupid, right? But it's all good. Man. So what do you guys usually do when it comes to painting like headlights and electronics? Or do you have a preferred color? Do you mix and match? What is your methodology, if you will? Okay. It's gonna be Tetris for days. I've got my Tau Commander that's just finished up along with some Kroot. So they're hanging out there. And I can't wait. Like, sadly, with this snowstorm and everything that's about to hit us, I probably won't get to play anyone until Saturday, but that'll be good because then all the games on Saturday that I'm playing will be live games on stream. So, you know, be here tomorrow for that. Or I mean Saturday for that. And then Sunday I've got an RTT that I'm going to be at, and with that one I'll be posting up pictures and maybe doing some short videos to share here. So hopefully you guys and gals will all enjoy that. Oh, I just messed up a little bit of cleanup time. Everything else looks good though. Okay, I gotta get that white again. This titanium white from it's bold titanium white from it's Pro Acryl from Monument Hobbies. Love it. It is awesome for sure. Okay, so blue's done there. Let's get that out of here, and then I need the white. Okay, let's get you cleaned up before the dry brush, right? There you are. So funny, I keep nicking my guns, so I'll have to go back and clean up the guns here in a bit, but that's about it. Okay, we need to fix you, though. You look like you've been in a disaster. I always tell like my friends and stuff, I always try to look at my model from different angles, not because, you know, of any particular reason, besides just looking for things I missed, right? If you focus on just one thing at a time, great. But then at the same time, you're going to find that you're like, dang it, there's a blank, you know, I didn't paint this or I didn't do that. And it can be frustrating when you have to go back sometimes. So I try not to have to do that. But as you can see, I'm still able to miss a few spots. There we go. Okay. This one doesn't have its headlights on yet. So that's the last one of the headlights. Voila. Now for the Tetras, I use the burnt red for the base coat, and then I'm going to dry brush the bold pyro red. So that's going to be what I'm doing there. Let's get that put away. We'll keep the black out. We'll throw Vallejo back in, and let's get back to it. There we go. Man, I didn't hear them announce Warhammer Fest this year. Not that I could go this year. Last year I got to go, but it was kind of sad. I wonder what they're doing. Anybody have any ideas of what might have happened there? Just canceled or some kind of fun event? I have no idea. Okay. I know I lick my brushes. I'm weird, but when I'm stippling, I like a partially wet dry brush. You know, it's weird. It says dry brush, but then you're adding to it. But I just like the effect, like how it helps spread the paint and dabble. But here we go. We're gonna do stippling though. So this is not really dry brushing as much as it's stippling. So I like stippling because you can really control your paint as you're putting it on, and then oh come on, get that little white spot. There we go. And it, like I tend to drench my model in good old no oil, and the best way to clean that up I find is to do a little bit of higher color value, so in this case we have a darker red. We're going to go to a lighter red, and we're going to bring the color back up to a good brightness, and then that will really give us some good effects in here. There we go. Just being careful with my stipple. I don't think I have a smaller stipple brush, so this is going to be as good as it gets for the control factor. Might have to go back in with a little bit of white and do a little cleanup here and there, but I think for the most part it's looking good. What do you guys think? Is it, do you like stippling? Do you do stippling at all? Do you know what stippling is? I mean, you're seeing me do it, so I guess in a sense you probably are figuring out what it is, but I was just curious. I didn't realize my wife always knew what it was because she does it all the time with her makeup. Okay, stipple, stipple, stipple. We'll get down in there. Very nice. That's looking pretty dope. We got a couple dark spots in there. We want to lighten it a little more. Just tap, 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 right? There it is. Now we'll give that a nice stippling effect. There. Okay, that's brought up quite a bit. Let's compare it to my other one. Looks like I need a little more red to use, but that's okay. We'll do that now. Try to bring the brightness up. I want these guys to be close, in looks. Not identical, obviously, but close is good. Okay, right there. Get a little more. I'm going to definitely use some red today. This bold pyro red will go in there. Let's touch it up. Little patches. Okay. That's going to dry, and it's going to look very close to that. So that's going to be good. We're going to get our Farsight Commander, well, not Farsight, but our Cold Star Commander out of the way. And these guys will go over here, and then we move on to the next one. And we keep bringing this brightness up. I better add some more, because I've got 4 more to paint, and this is not enough. And for those who don't know, this is a texture board. If you're interested in something like this, you can jump in our Discord. You can talk to Brandon. Brandon has a great little machine that makes these, and I believe he charges a pretty good price. He was nice enough to give me a free one, so I can't say how much they cost because I didn't pay for this. But yeah, it's really nice, I have to say. There we go. Oh no, don't do that, Stephen. It's like, unless I'm cleaning that white up now. I was doing so well until right there. Okay, stipple, stipple, stipple. Stipple, stipple, stipple. Oh, that's fine. We don't care about that. Try to remember not to stipple places where shadows are naturally be. I don't want to cover up where we want shadows. That's for sure. Otherwise, you're going to start over again, and that's stinks. There we go. There we go. Oh, you look at that. I missed a spot right there. So no matter what, this model has to be, I have to go over this model again with the white. Steven, no. There we go. Yeah. Let's see here. We'll get a little stipple back here because I think that'll be fine. Okay. He's going to stay up here because he's got to get a little cleanup. And then we'll see. And actually, now that I thought of that, let's stipple back here. I want a little bit of brightness in the back, just because, the light's still coming in here. I think instead of stippling this, I'm going to just dry brush it normally. And then that should be good. Okay, that one's there. How about you? Did I do you? No, I did, but not perfectly. Boom. Okay, let us continue. We've got 2 more after this to stipple. So that's going to, this will take a little bit. I know some people prefer to just do oil washes because then, you can clear away these areas where you might not have wanted some of the dark areas, and the worn. But like, I just like going this way. Sometimes, like, I call it the hard way. I call it the easy way. I apologize. I call it the easy way when I make myself work harder. It's a weird concept, right? But that's okay. Let's get here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I'm definitely cleaning you up. Stupid is making a mess, and that's okay, I guess. Okay, we'll go back here. Dry brush those edges. There we go. Stipple, stipple, stipple. And continue stippling. Man, I don't know. I think the stippling definitely does take a little more work than if you did the oil wash, I think. But you don't have to worry about the stink for sure. You don't have to, wait a day or anything like that. You don't need to have your, fragrant-free, freaking, what's it, alcohol, or that kind of stuff, the spirits, I think they call it. So, you don't, as you're getting better with and painting and stuff, of course, you can add techniques and all that so that you get what you want out of painting your models, right? But it doesn't have to be. You don't have to be an airbrusher. You don't have to use anything but the basics if you want. There's nothing wrong with trying to master your brush strokes, trying to, gain more brush control and stuff. Those will all pay off in the long run, right? So that is where you want to think about. At least I do. Okay, so that one's looking good. As I throw one into the other, I'm going to break these before I even get to where I'm going. Oh, one more to go. Ooh, I did not notice this. I'll have to clean that up too. See, even with my double check method, I still miss stuff, so that is what it is. But here we go. Stipple, stipple, stipple. Yeah, I learned the stippling. I think it was Squigmar that had a video out about stippling, and so that's when I learned about it. And I used it on a few big models because it eliminates brush strokes. Like if you're doing like a really big model or a lot of flat surfaces, a lot of times you'll see your brush strokes and it doesn't look as good as it could. So with the stippling, it really just eliminates that, which is great. Okay, there it is. Okay, ooh, this one needs a lot of cleanup. I'm almost there, people. Okay, voila, and then back into here. This little sucker is giving me a hard time, but outside that, we're good. Okay, we'll give a little red highlight right there on the edge. Dry brush, dry brush, dry brush. There we go. Okay, we're down to one left. Wahaha. So we'll see how this all goes. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I gotta kind of, everyone's got their own style. If you've been painting long enough, you'll start, you'll figure it out what you like doing, what you don't, right? So for me, this is always fun. I need to do it more often. I feel like there was like 2 months that I didn't really paint much, and I could feel it when I first came back. Like, oh, I feel sloppy, but now I'm starting to feel my brush control coming back after painting for last week. Really trying to get back in my groove. I got a few models left to build, for my pile of opportunity, but I gotta finish up other things too, right? Sometimes I get stuck in this mentality of I gotta build everything before I paint, and then all of a sudden, like, I have tons of built models, but then I'm like sitting there like, okay, so now what? It can be overwhelming when you have like dozens of models that need to be painted, right? So I try to spread out my work a little more now these days. Okay, we got you. Come on, get him in there. Sounds like my dogs are having fun barking at rabbits. Knowing my pooches. Okay, we got that. We got all this. We want to touch. Dry brush in there. Dry brush. I think that's the fun part of this. Is like, right, because you're stippling and then you can automatically switch to dry brushing. So, and then if you don't like how an area looks quite, you can stipple over it a little more, kind of clean it up some, try to make it look all as one. Okay, how are you looking, boss? You're looking good. I think now we're on the kind of the cleanup phase here. I'm going to go through and I'm going to clean up, like I'm saying, I'm going to clean up any white marks that don't belong places, red marks, black marks, that kind of stuff. And then we're going to jump into, I'm trying to think, we'll probably just jump into painting this guy next. But I may just do that off stream. You know, we'll see. It'd be nice to hang out with my wife a little bit today since she's been at work all day. And I've been lucky enough to stay home, right? Sometimes you get lucky. But let's get this brush cleaned up. This Pyro Red is beautiful. I'm just going to say that out loud. No reason. Okay, let's clean some brushes here. If you want your brushes to last a long time, brush soap, cleaning your hands will make a huge difference. I've got brushes from Monument Hobbies that are a year old, still in great shape because I clean them regularly. And of course, I got extra brushes when the day comes when these guys decide that they don't want to work no more. But until then, clean, clean, clean. That's what we got. Anybody else a big cleaner of their brushes, or you just buy cheap ones and go from there? Nothing wrong with it either way. Okay, that's there. Let's see what we got to clean up on this beast. Okay, we need red. Yeah, I'm a little sloppy with my brush on this bottom side here, so we're going to clean up this a little bit right here so it looks a little better. It's almost tempting to go and like do some edge highlighting with a little bit of like lead belcher, you know, so it gets that bit of a worn look from just driving around looking for orcs and whatnot. Yeah. Okay, so that's got that cleaned up. Let's clean up this other side. It's funny, I've been working on these guys now for, I'm thinking, a couple days now. 3 days, I think, is the real number, if you will. But I've been really enjoying them. It's nice because I've been playing tons of Harlequins, you know, for 3 years. So to be able to switch it up, play something different, and paint something completely different is nice as well. There we go, cleaning up this little mess right there and there. Okay, now next. I think when it comes to cleanup, it's better to work on one vehicle at a time, you know, and just clean up whatever that vehicle needs before you move to the next one, right? Because otherwise you may forget what you were working on or whatever. So that's just a little thing from me. If you're anything like me with tension span issues or tension issues, then working on one at a time at this point is what's probably best. Okay, let's hit these guns, you know, these pythons, if you will. I don't know. It's tempting to want to think about going in, and there's like a little tau symbol here. It's tempting to want to touch it, but you know, and add to it, but I don't think I will for now. We'll see how. I mean, I'm not going for best painted army or anything, so honestly, it's not the end of the world to me if it's not perfect, right? This is still one of the prettiest armies I've ever played. Luckily, my friend did a lot of great painting on it. Okay, look at this. A little bit of black sneaking through here. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, there's like I may do this little lead belcher thing because the white and the black on this part here really want to hang out, and I don't want them to. If that makes any sense. Okay, there it is. Found some more. Oh, let's get up this little bit of white here. We don't want them, you know, sometimes I think about the Tau as a very clean army. You know, they're a new race and all that. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I have the torn feelings on it, right? Part of me wants to make them like super clean and, you know, what am I thinking of? Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted. You know, so that's kind of where I debate on it. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of highlighting these edges here. It's a little bit too much paint, so we're going to get some off. And as soon as I do that, I get too much on, right? Or too much off. Okay, let's just go along this part here and see what we can highlight from this. The edge highlighting is a bit of an annoying step, right? You don't have to do it, but man, when you do it, the model just pops, you know, and it can look so amazing. So don't hesitate to work on this technique, you know, and try to really, you know, add dynamics or add, you know, color dynamics and effects to your model. That's what I say. Okay, get in here and clean up some of that. And, oh, this is the wrong color for that. We'll go a little darker now. And see what we can do. Darker, darker, darker. Clean, clean. Voila. Okay. Oh, a little more. These control panels, they weren't done perfectly because I was a little sloppy, but they look good otherwise. And unless someone really gets in here, they're never going to notice. And that's okay with me. Okay. So we're going to call this one good. He's ready for the tabletop, ready to battle. I'm super happy with him. Now we go clean up the next one, right? So we got to clean our brush, make sure we don't do anything. It was funny, last time I was painting one of these guys, I grabbed black, and I thought I was going to touch up the black area, and then I ended up just painting over the white. And I was like, no! Just because I was tired and not thinking, you know? So sometimes it's good to take a break as well if you think your focus is waning or anything like that. Okay. Let's see what we need to clean up on you, and then we can move forward. Guns look good. I don't see any white on them. Actually, this vehicle's in pretty good shape. Yeah, a little bit of red, and I think we're done. This one's actually, hallelujah. I did it pretty well. Not as sloppy as before. Get in here with this white. And there we go. That's good. Let me get over here with this red. If you're going to be sloppy, at least make it where you can clean it up. Okay, so let's hit a little edge highlighting on this and see where this Tetra lands, all right? I'm not doing a ton of edge highlighting. I'm just hitting a few spots because, like I said, I stippled a lot of this, and there's a lot of highlights already there. And probably using the side of my brush would be more effective, but I do things my own way because I'm a stubborn bastard. Don't mind me. Oh, I guess there's one other thing I could do, but I don't know if I want to add, you know, like there's little lights in here. I probably should add them, but we'll come back to that. At this point, we just got a Tau Commander ready to go on his base and all that. What's going on? Unlock members only perks, buy gifts. What's going on here? I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to get off of that. That was cool, whatever that was. Oh my goodness, I'm a retard. I had the chat closed the whole time. I am so sorry, everybody. I wasn't even paying attention to the chat. I am so sorry. I just got offered a judge position for Cherokee. Well, friggin' congratulations. Thomas Mullen, good to see you. It does look very cool. Everyone is ready for Snowstorm. No, we're not. Maybe I could see what my painter friend could help me with. I just think the scene is cool, and there's parts of the Ultramarine. Yeah, Ultramarines are interesting. They're a good model to start with because they're not the most toughest one to build. That Silver Templar insignia looks like you could try freehand or make stencils. Yeah, you could. Let's see here. And then there's the pink poops. Perfect. Oh my goodness, you guys have been chatting for a while. I am so sorry that I'm not paying attention. Huxer, yay, painting some Space Marines tonight. Ultra, I'm putting grass and plant base tonight. Nice, especially running channel. I like 3D prints and blah, blah, blah. Really like Librarian Terminator. Nice. Okay, I'm all caught up for the most. Need more blood for the Blood God. Okay, sorry about that. I was like so focused on painting, and I thought I had the chat up, and I didn't. So, yep, I talked to myself. I'm sorry. But I'm glad that you guys are all here and patient with me. Do you guys think I should do the little lights in here once I'm done with these last little details? Let me know. But I'm going on to the next model to clean up, and we're going to move forward. Sorry, everybody. Hawksir, I'm so glad you're here. Yep. And, of course, everyone else as well. You're all my buddies. Let's see here. So we got that, and we got to clean up this. It's funny. So, you know, I used to be a Twitch streamer. And with Twitch streaming, right, you may have nobody as your audience. And so then you end up just talking to yourself the whole time. So it's kind of almost, you know, I did that for like I think a year. And so it's kind of become a little bit of a habit. So sorry about that. as always. Let's get a little bit of that silver out of there. Okay, we got the red, we got that. Oh, we need white. But what, Robert, what are you working on tonight? Did you go to work? You off work? What's the deal? Tell us more. Okay, let's get this little section. This little section where I put some of that black by accident has really been stubborn area to work on. Yeah, come on. A little more squeezed. I don't need a lot of white, but I need some white. There we go. Okay, add a little water into our paint that we just added. But okay, there we go. Yeah, there's a lot of shadow in this white one. Here, we're gonna clean that up now. Oh, wait a minute. I remember somebody didn't have a white section painted. Let's get that real quick. It'd be real weird. The towels forgot to paint this little section, right? Well, maybe not weird, but it'd be funny. Funny to me, at least. There we go. There it is. Much better. Okay. Back to the model at hand. We got to get this little bit here. There it is. And there's that. And there's, oh, like a little bit of red got in there. Okay. So I should paint my Space Marines as Ultramarines or try and do Silver Templar. You know, when it comes to your army, paint it any way you want. Ultramarines, obviously, going to be very easy to paint. I'm not sure of the other chapter you're talking about. Obviously, like a sub-faction chapter. So you may want to, you know, do your research. But with the way like Warhammer is currently being played, there's nothing wrong with using it, right? So I'm looking for my lead belcher because I just noticed I made a small thing. No. Don't you hate it? I've got this wonderful pouch here full of paints, and I've got to find the one I'm looking for. And I might have just shoved it all the way in here for all I know. Okay. I was going to use gold on some of these parts, but then I realized that there's you know, the Tau, what is this called again? The Tau light ochre just goes too close to it. Okay, let's see. I'm deciding whether or not to kit bash a Calgar into something else. That's fair. There's, you know, that's completely fair. What do you have no idea what you're going to kit bash it into though? Not even a single one. Okay, so there's that. We got a little black over there. A little bit of black over there. I'm going to have to spray these bad boys down afterwards, you know, with some varnish to keep this going. Okay. There it is. Alrighty, so what else? Oh, yeah, I still need that lead belcher. I think, there you are. He was over here. Maybe have your butt stick out versus, what the heck are you talking about? Maybe stick out. What are you talking about? Who are you talking to, Hawkser? I'm so confused. Let's see. Get a little bit of lead belcher and clean up this engine. There it is. It's kind of neat when you, like, you know, after you make the lead belcher, you know, look pretty dirty with the null oil, you can just kind of go over the edges of it and really almost give it like a free highlight just because of the null oil. Which is not a bad idea. So I'm going to do that right now. And then get into that engine part. Okay. How are you looking on the inside? Actually, this one's one of the cleaner ones on the inside. So we'll leave it be. I'm going to leave that silver here so I don't lose it. Well, have fun painting, Steve. Going to go and play some Fortnite. Well, have fun with Fortnite. It's not too bad of a game. I'm not a huge fan of it, but you enjoy. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Okay, let's see. We're going to get a little more cleanup here as I'm going. Hawkser, what are you working on right now? What's the big project that you've been doing, if anything? I know you're always working on something last I remember. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I don't see anything to clean up there. How you look inside? Yeah, like we said, looks good. Okay, I guess I'll hit with a little edge highlighting and call it this model done. Just a little bit of edge lighting, right? Oh. There it is. Gosh. Okay. So those three are done. I'm halfway done with the pile of cleanup. Space Marines, half of the Leviathan box. Oh, okay. Yeah, it sounds like JCD and Hobbies is like just trying to decide what our next the next item they're going to give us for giveaway. So I'm pretty excited about that. They were talking about they have a bunch of Leviathan boxes, so we might have another Leviathan box to to add to the giveaways here in the near future. That one's got a little bit too much. Let's get in here. Perfect. Man, my wet palette is looking rough right now. I need to get another piece of paper, and then you're real soon, you can place it, but do that tomorrow. It's kind of annoying. Like, I'm glad my family's home, but I get the least amount of painting done when my family's around, as I'm sure a lot of people can understand. Your families do draw some attention. I don't know if you guys can see my hand shaking on stream. Like, it's been bad lately, and it just sucks. Still getting some good work done. There we go. Here's the cleanup I'm looking for. And then I got the guns on here. Oh yeah, I got to make sure all the guns do not have white on them because of, me being sloppy. Oh, Steven, did you just do what I think you did? A little bit. Okay. Cover up that. Get this part done. I have been blasting paint. GW's good. Okay, it's been a blast to paint. Oh, yes. I thought you finished that box for some reason, but what paints do you use anyways, Hawkster? I don't think I've ever asked you. Not that it matters in the end, but I'm just curious. If you're using the monument stuff, or you sticking to GW paints, what have you been up to? Okay. What was that? Oh, I see another spot I need to clean up. If I had better brush control, I wouldn't spend so much time cleaning my models up. Right? Okay, so we got a little bit of cleanup left to go on that front of that model, and we move on. Because I'm sloppy. There it is. All that sloppiness that I was doing. Okay. Now the only thing left is what? We got more silver we need. I don't know why, like, cleaning up models, actually, for me, it's like, I love it. It gives me, it's like I look forward to it because I know it's like I'm on the end of the journey of painting a model, right? So for me, it's pretty cool, and I like doing it. Okay, let's get a little more silver over here. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna brighten up the top part of these engines, I think, just to give them a little bit more liveliness, if you will. Oh. Starting with Army Painter, then GW paints. Then I figured out I should learn how to mix paint. So, oh, nice, yeah. I love it. I need a little blue because I just noticed a spot. Yeah, I'm super happy with my Monument Hobbies paints. I've been painting with GW paints exclusively for quite a while, but making that leap over here has been worth it. So I'm glad a lot of you are supporting and come along for the journey. Okay, let's see, round to 1200 or something. Ooh, this guy needs a little cleanup right there. There we go. Okay. Oh, that one. I almost forgot. I got to put some black on the guns. Just getting ahead of myself. There they are. One more side. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing it off camera, because you guys want to see me painting, or at least attempting to paint. Okay. Now that one's ready to go with the other. So now 2 more left. what color did I use there? That's the blue, so I guess I'll just put a little more blue on this. Okay. There we go. Okay. Continuing forward. Continuing forward. A little bit of white on you. Do you guys have any part of the painting process you really love? Could do a pickup box type giveaway. First winner gets first pick of one of the units or characters. Then third and fourth, this unit will be gone, or lots of little winners, and people can pick up as needed. Yeah. Well, the hardest part with that, and I do like the idea. It's very creative, and I appreciate it. The hardest part is then I'm shipping out lots of stuff, if because we got people from Texas and New York and whatnot. That's the only downside I see, but I do like the idea. It's a super good idea, Thomas. So thanks for that. Oh, I'll clean that up myself in a second. There we go. Come on. I'm almost done with the second Farsight book, so that one's been really good to be going through and listening to, because I like listening to books. It's me at least in it. Okay, so there we go. Now we're going to the red for the next level of cleanup. Yep, we'll go in here with the dark red. Clean up any mishaps. Boop, boop, boop. Somebody messaged me. That was very nice of them. You get in here, get that so all cleaned up. Ooh, I forgot a window. I wonder what this text is. The boys are on Prime. Oh, the boys. Okay, the show. Wife's talking about a TV show she likes, so we'll go back to that in a second. I've lost my mind. Oh yes, blue, blue, blue. That's what I am on to now, or back to. I just like blue for electronics, and all that. So that's what I tend to lean into for that. There we go. Okay. A little bit more red. I'm just glad we're down to the last one, and then it's going to be just one vehicle left to paint for this LVO. I've worked my butt off this week getting a lot of work done, so I'm super proud of myself in that regard. Okay, that's all taken care of. Let's get that real quick. Almost forgot about this. Let's get in here. So what are your guys' favorite part of the painting process? And don't say the end. Like, what part of it do you just always enjoy doing? That kind of thing. So, like I said, for me, it's the cleanup work. I really like being at that stage. We are almost complete, but just getting those last little touches in there. Okay, there's that. What else am I looking for? Oh, don't do that, Stephen. Check the other side. Another round of red. Well, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with. At this point, we'll continue the giveaways, for sure. We should have a $50 gift card coming up from Monuments. If it's not this month, it'll be next. And of course, we got all the GW, like not GW stuff, but you know what I mean, the JCD and hobby stuff. Okay. Oh, underside. Just run this. Oh, Stephen. The cleanup continues as I slip around here. There we go, and then all of this. What else we got in here? It all looks pretty good. Let's see if I need to. Yeah, I'll need to clean up that a little bit, and then we're about done. A little bit of, where are you at? There you go. Just give that a little bit of love here. Oh man. Any guess on as to why they will reveal at LVO? Well, that's a good point. So the big thing is, last reveal they did, like big huge reveal, was at Warhammer Fest, and since there was really no Warhammer Fest this year, I think that's part of it. right? It's probably more expensive to do it over there. But outside of that, yeah, I'm super excited because I'll be there. I'll be sending pictures back so you guys all can see, you know, what's out there and what's going on. Oh, I don't want to put red on. It's going to go badly. White, white, white. And paint. Gosh. Okay. There we go. I'm going to call you good. And guns look good. Ooh, we got a little bit of black to put on this gun, and that's it. But yeah, that's the main thing is, you know, it's just probably timed, right? Because let's think about it this way. LVO is the biggest event of the year. And so it's going to have a lot of eyes on it. It draws a lot of attention. They've been working pretty closely with Frontline Gaming as well. So probably just continuing to build that relationship with them too, you know. Okay. White's looking pretty good. Let's go inside and get some red. Oh, man. I've been painting all day today and then, you know, kick off the stream painting again as well. Let's see here. Oh, this is a much cleaner side, so that's good. Oh, I found an area where I didn't do any silver. How crazy is that? Okay, so we're going to go in there and get... Oh, and I found another spot that needs silver. Look at this. See, this is why cleanup's so important. At the end, you just going through and making sure you didn't miss anything ridiculous while you go. Okay. And then get in there. And then get in there. Get some of that light back in there. Looks like I didn't do that great of a job on that side, but let's check this magnets out. Not magnets, but there's little like cables right here, so I gotta get in, kind of give them a little love. So at least they look like I cared a little bit, or maybe a lot. Okay, so that's done with that. Let's get over here and keep doing this. Okay, now let's see what else needs to be touched up on this bad boy, and then we'll be good. Okay, so we need to go underneath again, and then we'll go from there. Did you have any ideas why you thought they were doing it at LVO out of curiosity, or are you just asking me because it's me? Ooh. The more I paint, the more I find stuff. Oh, itchy eye. Let's get some of this. There it is. There we go. Okay, cleaned up that. Now black. Oops, it's over here. Did I say black? I did. Why am I getting red? Oh, my eyes. So dry. Have you been to Vegas before? That's a great question. So, for those who don't know, I went to high school in Las Vegas. So, yeah, that's where I grew up part of my life. I lived in both Henderson, Nevada, which is right next to Las Vegas. You could see the strip from it. And then, of course, later on, my mother moved us down into North Las Vegas, and where we lived, and she had a little place there. So yeah, and then this is my second time to LVO, so, and it was so much fun the first time. That's why I'm going back. Not really. Oh, I gotta clean that up for sure. But yeah, have any of you all been to Vegas or no? Let's see. I've got one cleanup to do over there. A little bit of cleanup here. Maybe a little bit more than a little bit of a cleanup, but my sloppiness is paying me back a little bit. Okay. I thought I was being careful, and I wasn't, so now I got to fix that. Okay. That's done. We're going to need a little more blue, I'm noticing, and then we're good. Ooh, a little dark spot right here that needs to be addressed. There we go. Little more blue. And a little more blue. Ooh, I found a red spot. Oh. I think most likely will be the next codex released and the new model. What do you mean the next codex? You talking about Death Guard, or what are you saying there? I know, are you talking about Leagues of Votan? I mean, they have the release schedule out, so you can grab that and you'll know real quick. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So all the Tetras are done. That was a lot of work. Now we've got our big boy here. I need to finish up figuring out what to do with him. He's looking pretty good. I want to give him a little more wash, like a wash in specific areas, and then I think we'll be good with that. Where do my washes go? Over here. Oh no! Put my Agrax Earthshade back, and then let's go some Null Oil. It's kind of funny how this stuff can work. Clean up things, and all that. So that's what we're going to use it for, like a kind of a cleanup tool. Whoop, whoop. Anybody else like Insane Clown Posse? That has been my obsession of late. I'm like, oh no, the leg's not totally there yet. Don't mess with the leg, Steve. Oh, how did I touch that with silver? I touched one little spot with silver apparently, so I got to finish that, and then this guy's done too. Here we go. Light ochre. They used to make this as an airbrush color, as you can see here, but they stopped making it, and I don't know why, but they did. Okay, there we go. Clean up that little mistake. We'll get over here. There we go. I think that all looks pretty dope to me. Okay, we got the chest one. We got all that. Get a little bit more wash on that chest piece to kind of break it up a little, Mr. Anderson, yo! But they like to show the cover art. Oh, sure. I mean, we'll see what's coming, right? I can't argue with you. Ooh, I got to turn my airbrush off. I was airbrushing today. This foot is driving me mad, bro. I got to stop touching it. Okay, so we're going to go in here with this. Give that a little depth. There it is. I want to get there, and I want to get here. There was something else I wanted to do with this, but I don't remember what now. If that makes any sense. Okay, we'll give this a light little shading just because it's fun. Null oil is life. So you don't have to agree with that, but I do like my null oil. Okay. There we go. We'll just go over the front of these like so. I'm not adding any more color to this or nothing. This guy's going to sit overnight drying before I put him on his base, because at this point, he's not really giving me much choice. He's taking a little longer to lock up that leg. Okay, let's get this hand done. I want to make sure you can see the finger details, and anything else we can think of. Okay, so he's looking good. He's ready for the table. For sure, we just need to get him on his gosh darn freaking base, and then I'll be really happy. Okay, oh, there's a little bit of room for some work. There we go. There it is. Get in here with a little bit more null oil. Oh yeah, that's the other reason why I was null oiling. I literally got distracted with why I was null oiling this model. I'm silly, I know. We're going to go around that. There we go. We're going to fill you in because you definitely got details. And then, oh yeah, I should do that. I need to clean these up a little, so I'll go around them. Ooh, looking good, looking good. Okay, stay away from the leg as always. And then, yeah, there it is. Dude, it's crazy how just, a little bit of shading goes a long way and can really bring some life to your models. And like I always say, use the null oil preferably in the deepest part of the models, if you will, and all that. Try to give them there. Okay, I think the last thing, I just discovered one other thing I want to do on this model. Oh wait, let's see here. Yeah, but they're going to show cover. Okay, who's going to chicken hunting, getting covered in fail. And what are we talking about? Chicken hunting. Tell me more. I'm all ears now. You goofs. Chicken hunting. How silly you gonna be, my friend? Okay. We got some more going on here. Just trying to add some other colors, if you will, add to the quality of the model, right? I say this one's done and then I keep adding things to it, so that's hilarious. And then we'll go in there and add a little bit of black there. We'll go like here and add a little black there. Okay. And then why not make the feet have the little black soles? There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to call him officially done. No more playing with him, and we'll let him settle and become his own man. He's like, Papa, can I be my own man? One day, boy, one day. Let's see. Insane Clown Posse. Oh, I don't know that song. You know, all I know, one of my favorite songs is the, this is, I'm back like a vertebrae, kind of. I know that wasn't the whole song, but it's the one that I've currently got on my mind. So let's see. Yeah, I'm debating about some work here. Let's go to my shade brush. So this is the last project we have. Voila, this guy needs to be done and ready for it. So for those who are wondering, I did, either way, we did the, where'd it go? The XV88 for the underside, so that's darker. And then we did the Zenithal in the Tau Ochre. So that way we can really see what's going on here. We can kind of give a natural shading without too much work. So that is what we've been doing there. And then of course, the next step after I did the airbrushing of this model, I went over it with 8K's little bad boy. So 8K's, my brain stopped working. Let's see here. What your best commander type? Cold Star, Enforcer, or Crisis? Right now, it is Cold Star for sure. And that's what this guy is right here. This is a Cold Star commander. He does two things. One, he gives the unit he's with the assault keyword. He also gives them the all the weapons have assault keyword. And then he gives them 12 inches of movement. So you can move a crisis team literally 18 inches across the board and still fire or do an action, so that to me is crazy cool. So that's kind of what I'm thinking is what's hot right now, if you will. Let's get some of this in there. So I'm going to do a little bit of shading on this real quick before I call it a day, and get all that going. But yeah, I'm glad you're all here. Thought I was going to be solo. Let's see here. No, we won't paint underneath there. That looks a lot better though. And then, what's stupid? The one thing I've never done with a model is I've never put on decals. Never. I know, blasphemy. Okay, we're going to give that a little cover. I'm going to dry brush these guys, actually. So they're going to look real dirty and then dry brush. That'll be the plan. So we're going to get these boys all settled. And then, but like I said, because you guys weren't here earlier, I was saying that the stream on Saturday is going to be streaming 2 games. Not back-to-back, but one in the morning and one a little later in the day. So that is the big deal there. We're going to make up all this crappy weather stuff with lots of games on Saturday when it should be, in theory, all cleared up here in Iowa. Okay. Voila. These guys are looking fantastic. The Tau decals suck. Well, I have nothing to argue with that. I mean, as someone who likes the Tau, I like the Tau, so I can't really agree with you in that part because I'm a little biased. Okay, let's see where we are. Let's get a little more work done. I don't remember, I don't think I've ever, I know that Robert's favorite army really is Death Guard, but then he also has good old Votan. But what about the rest of you? What is your favorite, army faction, if you will? Oh man, this thing keeps falling off. But when you want to save money, that's what you got to do. You don't want to waste these opportunities. Okay, so I think since I won't be going to Jay's like this Friday because they're going to be closed from my understanding. I think we'll be streaming tomorrow as well instead of just photos, you know. But let's see here. We got this guy obviously needs to have this part here black. The feet look fine. I gotta clean that up a little bit. This XV88 looks like I was having some airbrush issues this morning. Took me a while to clean up the airbrush to get it to work the way I wanted, but we got there. So let's see. I'm fly out Thursday to LVO, so that'll be a hoot. Okay, let's see. We get some of these dark spots naturally covered, and there we go. Okay. Ooh, I found some more. Oh, such a dingy. I think I grabbed okra and put it in these recesses, so of course I did, because that's what I do. I'm a goof. Oh no, it just looks lighter when I get you initially put it on. So give me a second here and I'll check the chat. Sorry, everybody. Okay. Heck, my whole family's gonna be home tomorrow. Ah! Oh no. Okay. Let's see. That's gonna be here. Let's see what we've got. I am dreading putting on my transfers. I have error code, micro soil, micro set, and the medium. I just intimidate. Yeah, I've never done it. So my plan is to have Brandon show me, because Brandon does do that and and has done that. So I'm excited for some tutelage, if you will, from him on this regard. I just noticed I need a little more null oil on this model. These little buggers need all the love they can get, right? So I'm a big fan of just dirtying up the models and then dry brushing them back up, they're to be brighter. I know not everyone does that, and it can create extra work, but I don't know. I'm stuck on it. It's my thing. Okay, boom. Those got to dry. And let's see here. Oh man, we should just have Brandon do a decal video, right? Show us how to do that. Right now he's focusing hard on finishing up his entry for, I wonder how that's going to look. Is that really going to look bad? But, his entry for LVO, trying to see, I can't remember if they're doing a Golden Demon there or is it just general, painting tournament, but he's entering models in for the competition, so that's going to be cool. Hey, Hoxer, how far are you from Vegas? You shouldn't be too bad. You should come hang out. We haven't seen you in forever. This would be a good chance to say hi. Okay, that seems to be all that. It's like, we're going to get to see Hoxer, my homie. Okay. Oh. Okay, what do we got? But yeah, I definitely get the dreading part. I'm going to get a little more platinum white here. And then whack. There we go. A little bit goes a long way, right? Isn't that the theory? A little bit goes a long way. And so let's just get in here and do this. Just getting in here. There's like a little window in here. I wanna get that color, and then should be good there. And then let's see if there's any other things I want. I think this is looking pretty good. Now let's go to this one. I think I'll do all the white stuff. Oh, that's good. 12 hours away drive. 12 hours. You're 12 hours away? Jesus. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But at least if you decide to do a trip to Vegas with your hubby or something, you got it. Oh, my hands are shaking. Don't you? I hate that. Okay. There it is. Much better. Oh, my hands are like la 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 la. Driving me insane. Okay, so then we'll go to this light here and start doing that. Hoxer, you're the worst. I'm joking though. Come on, stop shaking. Stop shaking. Stop shaking. And no, I don't have Parkinson's. It's something else altogether. Okay, so we got the lights set up on that. Let's cruise this way. Let's see what else we got. I'm gonna have to get in there probably. Oh, we got more lights. Lights. Oh, missing my pot. There we go. Okay. Well, I guess it's easier than driving to Iowa, right? But yeah. We have to start getting you into competitions, Hawkser. Show off your skills. Okay. Then there's some panel lights here. No red today. Well, not this one. This guy is like, I finished. Mark Strong, good to see you. But I finished off the Tetras. They're done. So we're putting that over here. We've got our Crisis Zeus commander sitting here, who is done and just letting his one foot that broke on me, recover, so I can get him on the table. So this guy, he'll have, it's going to be red and white is the plan right there. And I might actually do white on this the front here to make him stand out a little bit, because Farsight is Farsight's got his own style. I like it. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing. So for now, I'm going in and I'm like just getting lights painted white so that we can hit them and a little later. And then I've got some of these door ones. Okay. I'm probably putting way too many details into this, but so be it. How did he do? He went black on those. Okay, so we're gonna get a little more white out, and we're gonna do that section here, I think, and then we'll be, or maybe I don't need more white. I think I have enough. Okay. One thing at a time. Let's see. How did he do it? He went white on the bottom. Farsight is red on the bottom. So yeah, we'll do white on the bottom, red on top, just to do something a little different than what that Brandon had done. And that way we got our own little style in here. I'll tell you what, trying to copy Brandon's style is not the easiest road to journey on. But I mean, the man can paint, right? He is so good. So I'll check chat in a second if you guys are saying anything. Just trying to focus, getting this white section. Oh, I like it. Nice. Good. Probably need to thin this paint a little more. But it is what it is at this point. Okay. Let's get it in here as best I can. First coat of white. Let's see here. Oh, I keep finding these little chunks I don't want. Okay, we need a little more water, people. A little more water. Let's grab some water, add it to the white. Add it to the white. Okay. Maybe too much water. No. Isn't that how it always goes? You're like, then you paint more. Okay. And then you're like, too much. Such a brat, though. So, never learning. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hey, what are you doing, big mouth sticker stuff? Rah. Let's see. Boom. Okay. We got that done. We got those lights done. Is there anything on you I need to light up? Those are just the guns, so I don't think so. I mean, there is this like little eyeball section here, so I think I will hit that with a little white. Give my guys some of that. Thank you. Alrighty, back to this one. A little bit of white right here. Okay. A little more white. Speed up the dry, right? Ugh. This white is good. It's not going on as smoothly as I'd like it to. And I'm sure it's just user error, I normally only use white if it's in my airbrush. So, that can make things challenging. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Okay. Well, you leave that white alone for a second, and we're going to go to the red part. Get these out of the way. Get this over here. Yep, let's go. No time like the present to get her done. So we'll start in the back half so I don't potentially mess things up, right? And I better see this one. This one is done by Brandon, right? It's a little darker. Mine's gonna be a little brighter, but that's okay. At least it'll be similar. Okay, let's go up. I guess unless I decide to drown this model in null oil, right? So let's go. We're gonna cut it close here. If I'm gonna mess up, I might as well try to get the red done on this white right next to the white now, so that if I mess it up, it's already done. No worries, right? Man, I'll tell you what, this red, oh, it brushes on so sweetly. I'm really happy with it. So how much Vallejo paint are you? Not Vallejo. Bleh. How much Monument Hobbies paint did you pick up, Hawkser? I'm kind of curious now. Let's see. There we go. There we go. We're getting there. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus a little bit, but shoot questions off. Let's chat. I think tomorrow, if people are home tomorrow, I'm going to jump into, I'll be in the Discord, of course, but I'm going to jump into the chat channel. So if anybody wants to come and hang, you're welcome to. We'll just chat, and I'll be working on some projects. I'm going to update some of our other things, too, while I'm thinking of it. Okay, I'll have to fix you in a little bit. Okay. Man, Brandon's a way better airbrusher than I am. I think that's how he got some of his colors so crisp, that he just gets right in there with the airbrush, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Okay, we'll clean that up in a second, and voila. Okay, so there's that. That's looking pretty good. What do you guys think? You like it? You hate it? What do we got for me? I don't know. How did Brandon do that? He did this thing where it looks like he just did the recess, like this, right here. And it looks sick. I got to work tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Yeah, well, if you get to work, that'll be the big challenge, right? That's how I'm looking at it. There, a little bit of black to add to my already growing collection. Okay, let's see. Let's keep getting water into our paint. But yeah, I'm looking for a new job right now. I'm just don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I guess, I'll just be fully honest with you guys. I've been struggling with my mental health, and it's just been really rough for me. So for me, I really can't be a nurse anymore. It's the PTSD is just out of control with it. And, I leave work crying, and I'm drinking too much to kind of calm down after work. And it's not a great combination. And then all I really like doing is making content. But it's I got to have a job too. So I'm just going to be looking for a job starting next month, and I got to decide what I'm going to do with myself. It's been a road trip for sure. I'm an odd duck for days. There we go. One down. Let's see. Sorry, sometimes I share too much, but for those who are wondering, I'm not a perfect creature or anything like that. I struggle just like everyone else does, so I just figured I'd be honest, because nobody's perfect, no matter how much they think they are. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing better now. I was really struggling earlier, so things have gotten better. That's the only way I know how to put it. Just not great. Oh, let's see here. Oh, you little mess maker, Steven. Okay, this is going pretty well. Trying to keep this army all looking the same is, is always a challenge, especially if you're not the one who painted part of the army. Okay, so we got those. We got, gosh, Brandon loves details. Like, if you notice, like, if you look at his, he does a lot of little details that are, to me, very interesting and all that. So we're just going to, like I said, we're going to mimic the master. Try to make these models be obviously related. Okay. You guys are so quiet. Don't feel bad for me. I don't think anyone is in the healthcare industry is doing well, especially since, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, COVID was really rough, 150% there, you know. I saw more people die during COVID than I saw my entire, 12, 13 years of being a nurse. So if that gives you any idea of how bad it was, at least around here. So, oh yeah. But the general idea of nursing I love. It's just everything else is too much now. I'm always worried somebody's going to die. I'm always worrying, that it'll be my fault, and all that stuff, which I've never had anything happen to a patient. I never lost a patient or anything like that outside of my hospice nursing, right? Hospice nursing, you're expecting your patient to pass. That's kind of part of the deal. And honestly, that was probably the roughest part for me. It was being a hospice nurse because, some of the patient I made friends with a couple of them, and kind of bonded with them. If anyone knows me, like a lot of you have met me, I'm super friendly and I like making friends with people, So I struggle. Denver was rough. Yeah, I bet it was. I mean, Des Moines not that big of a city, so I can only imagine a big city's really, really being bad. So, oh my goodness, this is going on. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna move on to the next one. Oh, wrong side. Ugh, what did happen to that paint? Well, yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to be a bummer. So we'll move on. My apologies. But thanks for listening all the same. I do appreciate your support and all that. Ooh, my puppies are getting crazy again. Gosh, I thought I was gonna stop painting, and I'm getting more and more excited as I'm painting this, right? So it's keeping me going. Oh, you little son of a gun. There we go. Okay, what else has he done? Okay, so far I'm mimicking him pretty closely. We're gonna finish up this engine part right here. What did he do? Oh, he went in and did this little spot. Why? I don't know, but I'm gonna do it too. I think Brandon just wants to make me work harder. That's all this is. Brandon making me work harder. Thanks, Brandon. Oh man. I'm wondering how much snow we're going to get going into the next thing, Depends on your degree. Have you considered teaching second year college? Yeah, I have a bachelor's degree in nursing and I have a bachelor's degree in geography. So I wouldn't teach geography at all. I've been a nurse I've been a nurse more recently than that. And so that's kind of out of it. But I've thought about doing teaching the CNA classes. I think that would be cool. These up and coming students, both CNAs and nurses taking it, it would be pretty cool. I debated about getting my master's, but then I thought, I don't want to take on any financial debt from that. I paid off my nursing student loans, so I'd rather not, go back to school if that makes sense, but who knows? Okay. So those parts are done. Let's get back to the front of the model and keep following Brandon's the hobby hole. It's sun up before you know it. Yeah, I'm hyper focusing big time right now, my bud. You have nothing to apologize for. Don't acknowledge mental health enough. We should. Yeah, it's hard because I come from a little bit older generation. I know I'm old, but people just didn't talk about it. And I remember the first time I tried to talk to someone about, gosh darn it, Steven, I'm gonna kill Brandon. He's making me do this, but the first time I tried to talk to somebody about problems I had, I was told that I could stay, but my problems had to go. So that's been my experience with talking about mental health outside of patients talk conversation, right? So with that in mind, it just it's hard. Let's see here, but yeah, honestly, mental health should be an open conversation. People should not be ashamed. Nobody's perfect. There is no normal, you know. Some people cope better than others, right? But not everyone. Okay, so we're gonna get in here. We're gonna get this. There we go. Oh, Brandon, you're beating my butt. He is a beast. Okay. That's going to require some cleanup. I found teaching me very rewarding. Well, that's good to know. You know, I guess, you know, since we're on the honesty conversation and talking about that, for me, you know, I've just always struggled with making friends, right? What the hell? Why is there white in this? Here, let's clean the brush and get that fixed. You know, so I've always struggled to make friends. I'm a black and white kind of guy, you know, so you either love me or you hate me. So that's just how it is. So I just, you know, I just live with it. What was that? Somebody texted, or is it in the Discord, I wonder? Hey, conflict issue came up for the game with my friend. Uh-oh. We'll have to read that, or one of the guys will talk him through it. But yeah, so no, I wish it was easy for me to make friends. Sadly, it's not, and hence why I probably, you know, it's just how I grew up and everything. Where did my video go? There we go. So let's see here. I'm not trying to make excuses. It's just the truth, you know. I used to really want to make friends with everybody, but I found that's just an impossibility. You know, you're always going to find someone who doesn't like you, and that's okay. So either way, let's see here. But I'm glad you enjoyed teaching there, Yoda Tech. And I'm also glad to see you here. It feels like it's been forever, bro. So I'm glad to see you and all that for sure. Okay. Just get in here and do this. And did I mention that Brandon's a bastard? What the hell, bro? I'm going to give him so much hell about this. Okay, we're going to let that black sit a little bit and then we'll see what we need to do. Okay, so Brandon did that. What else have you done, Brandon? Okay, so he did these in black as well. So here we go. Oh, how far did you go under, bro? Oh, you went all the way under, you prick. This guy killing me, Smalls. Oh yeah, he went all the way under. Okay, I see what you're doing here, and you went that way too. Oh, you prick. Did he? No, he didn't. Did you go underneath here too? You son of a gun, you did. You did, you son of a gun. I would never have ever painted this part of the model. Well, I take that back, right? But you know what I mean. I wouldn't have gone into this level of love like he did. So I think just copying and trying to replicate his stuff has been good. I'm putting together a GT and had the holidays kick off my ass. Hey, you don't have nothing to apologize to me, Yoda Tech. You're my homie. You've been here forever. I just miss my friends, my friends and my supporters when they're not around. That's all I'm saying. So, work, life, all that stuff is important, and I want you to just enjoy yourself. Don't worry about me. Everything will be fine. This channel's growing, and as long as I keep working, it'll hopefully continue to grow, right? So that is that. So nobody has to feel bad about missing a show or anything. If you get a chance to, to watch afterwards or anything, that's great. Leaving comments and stuff helps the channel. But if you're busy, you're busy. It's simple as that. So I only hold grudges against Hawkser. Right, Hawkser? Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. That goes all the way. Oh, Brandon. You bastard. Do you ever mess around with the airbrush? Yes. Here, I actually own 2 airbrushes, but the one that I take that back. I have 3 airbrushes. Let me go grab one of my babies, and that'll be that, right? So turn off my compressor because I was airbrushing today, actually. But this is my go-to airbrush right here. This is my Harder and Steinbeck's Kiev. I really love this, and because it's pink, no one's gonna hopefully steal it from me. But I didn't mind the color being pink. I thought it's just a nice standout color, So, yeah. Oh my gosh, my hands are shaking again. Let's see here. There it is. It's going on nicely now. Boo! Well, do you ever mess around with airbrush? Mark Strong. Sorry, I probably said Yoda Tech, but yeah, I do mess around with airbrush. That's how this model was primed. It was with an airbrush, and I need some more of this coal black. So yes, sorry if that wasn't clear. And then let's see what else we got here. He's bashing your great paint job. What? No, I don't know about great. You don't have to call you taking shit on in here. I'm talking shit, Brandon. I'm talking shit. Yeah, I'm talking shit because you painted it in a way that I'm trying to copy. I'm trying to copy you, you prick, and you're making me paint things I don't want to paint. So yes, you bastard painter. Mine, on the other hand, maybe not considered great painting, but it's all right painting. Brandon is sitting here trying to make me work. Oh, no, haha, just asking. No worries. No, I think, yeah, I thought it was smack talking there, but Brandon was talking about me probably smack talking him. And so I'm only smack talking the things you're making me do, not you as a person. If that makes any sense, man. So I'm just getting in here doing what you are making me do, as always. You're doing a great job. You're doing fine. Oh, now you're laughing at me, you bastard. Hey, there's things in here you painted that I would have left alone. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. How dare you make me come in and paint these little crevices and all this stuff? It's like you purposely are trying to be cruel to me, and I don't appreciate it. But glad to see you made it here. How was the day of plowing for you? Did you get a lot of work done? You excited about the blizzard for tomorrow? Because you're going to be out. You'll probably be out there 3 in the morning again, huh? Plowing out those schools. Okay, how did you paint the underside? Okay, you didn't do a lot there, so I don't have to worry too much there. We're just going to paint all the way up to here. And then we'll paint this side because that's part of it. And then in here. But I appreciate the work you did on this army. And like I said, I just want it to look as close to what you did as I possibly can, you know, and I will just accept that you're just a bastard better than me painter. Okay. Alrighty, so there's that. Oh, next. Okay, let's go. Let's look at it. I gotta make sure I'm not missing anything you did. Looks like you decided for some reason to put black on these little points, so we gotta do that. Okay. Let's go back to the front and continue on with this process. Night, everyone. Yep, see you tomorrow. Have a great one. Hopefully you don't have to go to work because, you know, snow. That's all I know. My kids are going to be home tomorrow, so that's going to be good that I'm home. Because they canceled school, so it's a 4-day weekend for my kiddos. Right, so that's where we're at. Okay, we'll go that way. Come over here. Did I paint that? Oh, I almost finished that. Damn it. When I looked across, I noticed I missed a little spot. But at least it's on the same color, so I don't have to go back that way. Okay. Let's continue on with this struggle. There we go. Perfect. Now, did you... I'm not even going to ask. I'm not going to ask what you did there. I'm not going to ask. You can't make me. Okay, so now we got to do this underside again and get that all done. Okay. Next part. You gotta take what we would Mr. Plow in the head. Oh no. I love it. Let's see here. Go ahead in here. We got an official moderator hanging out, right? That's how we're gonna call him now. He's gonna be moderating all of the schmack talk. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, oh, my hands are crazy shaking again. I think maybe I'm just holding the model too tightly. Maybe that's it. Oh, there go. This coal black is good. I like this coal black a lot. Let's see here. Painting, painting. Never stop painting. There we go. I'm assuming you use coal black because it looks a lot like it. Is that correct, Brandon? You use coal black for all this, these certain parts? I mean, if you didn't, that's okay. I like the look of it anyway, so I think I'll keep it even if you didn't do it. Okay. There we go. There. Okay. So we got that tedious front part done. Again, thank you, Brandon. And then we're going to go on. It looks like you did the back section in black. And then, perfect. Thank you for the coal black comment. And so, yeah, I just saw it. I was like, man, that looks like coal black to me. So that's what I went with. Okay, let's get these edges done. Yeah, I see what you're talking about, though. This is not a complicated, painting scheme. But, it's just clean and all that. Gosh darn, Steven. But I really do like it. It was a good job on your part, for sure. Finding some stupid thing that didn't come off. See if I can get it somewhat. There we go. Okay, continuing on. It's kind of funny how you can find like some part you forgot to clip, while you're working through this. Oh, let's go. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then you use bright silver on the tau symbols, right? Because that's what it looks like to me, like just the good old silver. I call those Easter eggs. Ah, cool. I don't know what we're talking about, but I like it. Okay, I'm going to have to clean that up. Has anybody else here tried to reproduce another artist's painting style? Or do you guys just stick to your own? Asking for a friend. Okay, I'm going to take the engine off because I can. And I don't know why I'm making this harder. Oh my gosh, I'm using so much black. I didn't use metallics. Really? Because on these guys, there's this really bright metallic-y color right here. It looks like the silver, and when I did mine the same, and it looks the same. So that's why I was wondering. But no worries. Maybe you painted so many of those tau. I mean, you probably don't remember either. So it's all good. Okay. Let's see here. Hopefully, after all this snowstorm and everything, we can finally get the wall up so you guys can see the new look. I don't use metallics. The things you find in the model while painting. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. Now I get it. It's hard, it's hard to have a conversation when I can't hear your voice, but all good. Thank you, Hawkster. I've been trying to match the box arts as best as I can for all my armies. Yeah, that works. Let me look at the picture real quick. Yeah, no worries. It's okay, Brandon. I mean, like I said, I'm going to copy what you did as close as I can, and if I've anything that's different is just flavor from two different artists' perspectives. I don't know if I call myself an artist, but you know what I'm saying. Compared to some people, I'm just getting by. Okay, so that engine's looking pretty good. We just need some cleanup on it, and then we'll be good. Oh, and you did the back. Yeah. Well, I'm here, right? So I might as well do the back section that you did as well. Oh, yeah, the crisis suits have... Yes, okay. That's what I thought. It was something along those lines. So, no worries. Dude, I'm really liking this Vallejo... not Vallejo. Monument Hobbies... protective case for your brushes. I'm very pleased. Okay. Let's get some work done. Oh, I didn't see that part. Another find. Okay. Make sure everything's done on this side. That should be. Looks good. Okay. Let me come over here. Now let's see what you did here. I'm going to turn the model a little sideways. Oh, you went inside. Look at this. Okay, so you did everything underneath but not there. Okay, that's fair. I like it. Turn the brush a little sideways. Oh, you did these black as well, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Very nice. Ah! I did a boo-boo. There, a little cleanup there. Man, I like this titanium white stuff, but you really have to thin it down. It likes to clump pretty easily, I've noticed. Oh, you did do that. Okay. So the white gets great coverage, but you gotta be careful with it too. So I don't know if I've thinned it down quite as much as I should have on certain spots, but you live and you learn. Okay, there's that. Did you paint up into there too? You did, you son of a gun. Okay. Did you paint into there too? Yes, you did. This is funny. And then I will have to go back over with a brush and do the little touch-ups here and there. Oh, where did that go? Nope, you didn't do that. Okay, good. Oh, you missed it, Brandon. Like the first part of the show, I didn't thought I had chat up and nobody was talking, and then I realized I didn't finally, and everybody was like, "Ah, Steven talking to himself." So it was pretty funny. Let's see here. Oh, hey, Brandon. I had an idea for a video if you're interested in making it. It wouldn't take you long either. It's just a decal video, how to put them on, you know, because I know I've never put any decals on models or anything like that, and I know some other people are nervous about doing it as well. So if you can, if you make a video on decals, that would be crazy cool when you get time, of course. But it would be appreciated for sure. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, let's see. Time is really flying by tonight. I can't believe it's almost 10 o'clock already, you know. But I'm enjoying this tank. Okay, that's done there. That's done there. Go back this way. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to seal this coal black again, I think. Yeah, I've got decal transfers on. Yeah, because I mean, you do a great job on it, and I've, like I said, never done it, and I know others haven't as well, and it would be an easy video for you to knock out. So consider it, my friend. Okay. Okay. Oh, you prick! You went and did those two. Ah. Every time I think I'm good, I find out Brandon did more. So I'm going to finish up this engine, and then I'm going to call it a night is what I'm going to do for sure. Let's get the easy part, this part that Brandon did in here. And then that'll be it for the night once I finish this engine. See you, Brandon. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Have a good one. Hopefully he gets some great videos out soon so you all can enjoy. Let's see now. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm surprised you were up. I'm surprised Brandon was even up because he's got to get up early to plow for the schools up north. So he's going to be tired tomorrow. Hell, he's tired today, I bet. Okay. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay. He's going to make me paint this one part, and then I guess I'm good. Let's double check. Yep, you did it exactly like that. Okay. Oh, let's see. There's one down. Yeah, then I'll have to touch up that little spot. And she's looking pretty freaking good. The cleanup will be fun as always. There we go. Boo, 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 boo. Ooh, you guys dropping off like flies. That means I got to wrap it up soon, huh? Because you guys are all leaving. Let me just finish up this engine and part here, and then I will. I made a mess. That's what cleanup's for. Okay. Last piece to do tonight. Let's just go like this. All right. We go across, then we go inside. Ooh, I don't want to waste. I don't want to pour out more black paint just for a small section, you know. I want to try to get as much of this covered. Ooh, I got something else in there. Oh, it's the white. The white's killing me. Let's see if I can get a little water in here. I may have to just do a little more black paint out, even though I don't want to, you know? Because I just feel like it's wasting it, if that makes sense. Okay. I'm going to have to do a little black. Yep, have a good one. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'm going to just wrap up the stream since you guys are all jetting, and I respect that. So, everybody, as always, if you're still here, thank you for being here. Hit a like, subscribe, join our Discord if you want. 400 people chatting about everything from competitive to hobby time. And then, of course, check out the affiliate links below. I use a lot of Vallejo, not Vallejo. I use a lot of Monument Hobbies. I use a lot of GW, and I use some Vallejo. And so check us out. And like I said, we should have 2 games streaming on Saturday. And then, of course, I've got an RTT on Sunday. So I'll see you guys all next time. This is Steve with Improbable Wargaming. Bye.